Okay, welcome to CryptoCashNation. What I'm going to go through today is I'm going to go through our one-level proprietary Synergy Loop affiliate program. With that, let's get started here. Here's our disclaimer. Now, we put the same disclaimer that we put in our educational courses. At the end of the day, we're just showing you guys what the caveats or what are the factors to be able to make money in our career path. And secondly, the fact that, whether you choose that path or you start, playing around the calculator and find your own path. At the end of the day, the most important thing is that the math is the math is the math. So whatever happens based on the math, that is how you're going to get paid. And of course, readers should be aware that trading tokens or anything else, and even any sort of financial instruments, everything involves risk. Past performance is no guarantee of future results, and CCM makes no representation that any reader of this report or any other person will or is likely to achieve similar results. Okay, so great. We got the disclaimer out of the way, and let's just take a look quickly at our course. So we've got 3 different offers for people. We have free. That's for everybody globally. So socioeconomic status, a person's sex, a person's religious view, their political output. None of that matters to us. The only thing that matters is, do you want to be in a position to learn how to build a crypto portfolio, yes or no? If it's yes, boom, let's get started. Let's get you in for free and moving on. If you don't have any money to get started, great. We're going to show you how to be in a position to do that. For the next level, for the basic, what's going to happen is they're in a position at this point to get the 3 courses and plus the 30-day funnel system, the social media center, and of course on the Premier side, for the $49 or for the premium Premier side, they get all 4 courses, and they get the 2 demo accounts plus the demo trading contest, which we're so excited about. So with that, let's just dive right into this. Ways to earn with CryptoCashNation, free customers. Okay, so as a person who's free, you might know other people who have a little bit of Bitcoin and they want to learn how to trade. So you might be sitting with your smartphone. You could be anywhere in the world, it doesn't matter, and you're sitting there going, wow, I want to take a part of this, but how do I do it because I don't have anything to be able to give right now? Well, yes, you do. You have your time, you have your dream, and you have your gumption. So get off of it and get on with it. And if you're going to do that as a free customer, it's okay. Press that free customer tab, start to learn, start to go through the course. But what's going to happen is every person that you bring or share, and they happen to come on as a as a $15 or $49 member, what's going to happen is you're going to earn $5 off of them. And the greatest thing is that whenever your crypto wallet balance is at that $15, that you automatically become an active customer. So this is our back door for everybody who might be for some reason broke. Broke is temporary, poor is forever. So they might be broke in their mindset, and that's a temporary thing, but they don't want to be anymore. Now we have a backdoor for all of you to have an opportunity to be able to, to get started with us because you're willing to get off your rusty dusty and get down the road. Okay, next thing, instant pay. Instant pay means everything that happens in this, no matter what it is, a matching bonus, whatever it is, boom, you get the email, it goes right into your wallet, you get to use it, that's yours, okay? We don't want you putting a whole bunch of money out and then having to trust whatever company it is or entity or whatever it is to do all this stuff for you, and you have to wait a whole bunch of days, this and that. No. Put your future in your hands. What is crypto about? The whole point of crypto is to get rid of the middleman. What are we doing at CryptoCashNation? We're getting rid of the middleman. That's exactly where we're going. Hey, here's our course. Here's your opportunity to get paid right away. Guys, take the opportunity to get paid right away and live the life that other people just talk about, because that is now possible. Okay, so as a basic subscription customer, you're going to earn out of the $15, you're going to earn $10 a week. Now, this is the coolest thing about this. When you earn more than the cost of your weekly subscription just by referring 2 active customers. And if you want to learn what the free basic or premium is, of course, we have that on page 3. So as a premium subscription customer, you earn $10 weekly for every active basic and $30 for every active premium weekly who is coded to you via the SLS. So by everyone sharing our amazing opportunity to learn and with others like yourself, which is 2 customers at the same level, it's a one-time out-of-pocket of $15 or 49. So looking at that, let's just escape this. And let's go to our, our SLS calculator, and let's show this, okay? One thing about math is math does not lie. Numbers are numbers. Okay, so let's put 2 in here. Okay, so all of a sudden what happens is you put 2 people in, okay? Well, you know, you're getting paid down one level. You got your 2 people in. Well, you just made $10 off each because they're both $15 members. You made your $20. You got $5 left over, and that $15 is now going to pay for your fee week after week after week after week. So even when the Synergy Loop, starts up, the greatest thing that happens is the first 2 people every week that are paying, you're always going to have your course paid for. Now, same thing at the $49 level. You know, so we're going to have some people who come into this that are a little bit disenfranchised. Are going to have to do the back doorway. We're going to have some other people who can come in this and they're going to dip their toe in the water at the $15 level. And they're going to go, hey, this is kind of cool. I love this. Yeah, I love to learn and all this kind of stuff. And then you're going to have those people who are your entrepreneurial people. The people who kind of don't dip their, they're the kind of people that when you see the pool and it's 90 degrees out, you don't care if that pool's hot or cold. You're jumping up and doing a cannonball, right? So if you're one of those cannonball people, and I am one of those cannonball people, I promise you, you're going to be in a position as you start this out today to get yourself to the $49 level, because you're going to make 3 times more. But this just shows here, you put your 2 people in, you got $60. The 49 is going to go to your next week's fee, and of course the $11 is going to be left over in your wallet. So that's really cool. And this is just 2 people, $258 a month. Okay. So what we're doing is that whether you put 1 or 2 in, you can actually make up to 2 levels. When you put 3 people in, and I'm going to do this, and I'm just going to say the referral average here is 4. And the reason why we want to make it 4 is we want everyone to be in a position to get the silver, which we're going to show you in a second, because there's a matching bonus that's pretty significant there. Okay, but let's go down to generations here. So let's say you've personally put in 3, and looking down 5 generation, what happens here is you only see it's gone down 3. So how we've coded this, we made sure that the person who enrolled you and the people who you enroll, that everybody's always going to be going to want to get to 4, because from level 4, once you personally go to silver, then at that point you can generationally earn to infinity. Okay, now for those people who don't do that, let's say you sponsor someone who only puts in a couple people, but they have a business that starts going crazy. What's going to happen is the flow up volume is going to come to you, because there's going to be they won't get it, but you will, because they haven't put their 4 people in. So everything we're doing is we're from a behavioral modeling point of view, we've set everything up in the compensation plan to get everybody that we can to be able to go to silver. Okay, so let me go back to here from the current slide, and then let's talk a little bit about each week. First 2 generation active customers are coded to you in order for your fees to be paid, with a little extra left over. So when your first generation active customers have more than 2, the SLS will share 2 of them in the weekly succession with you. We're going to show that in a couple of minutes, but the process of coding members to you continues to infinity. Okay, silver membership, of course, achieved when you have 4 to 6 active customers on your first generation. Now, those could be people that were placed there by someone above you, or people who you personally put in. At that point, you get a 20% matching bonus. At the gold membership level is achieved when you have 7 to 9 active customers in your first generation. Regardless if you place them there, you get a 40% matching bonus. And remember, the matching bonus is paid immediately. You don't have to wait a week. You don't have to wait 2 weeks. You don't have to wait a month or a quarter. It's paid as soon as your person makes their commission. You make the 40% matching bonus on that. And I just absolutely love that. At the $15 level, it's wonderful. It's $4, $4, $4. At the $49 level, it's $12, $12, $12. It adds up. It really does add up. So ways to earn platinum membership, of course, you have your 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 10, and you're still going to get your 40% matching bonus, but there's a 1% co-op quarterly profit pool. So let's just future think here for a second. We have 10,000 members. They're all paying $49 a week. We have 40,000 that we're putting into a weekly pool that maybe probably by that time there's going to be 10 or 15 winners of it, making thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars a week just for trading in a live demo, how viral do you think that's going to be? How fast do you think the word's going to spread that people want to come to CryptoCashNation to take part in that and be a part of our whole educational process? Okay, ways to earn: maintain 2 active customers in your first generation. Your subscription cost is out of earnings, not out of pocket. You notice I've said this 3 or 4 times. Why? Because it's the cornerstone of the whole program, guys. Get your 2 so that you are in a position that you don't have to pay from an external wallet to be able to keep your education going, because your education, at the end of the day, is the most important part of all of this. Okay, great. So at silver, with your 2, here it is. That's just you. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 personals. Now you're making your 20% matching bonus. At gold, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're making your 40% matching bonus. At platinum, you've got your 10. You've got your 40% matching bonus plus the 1% share. How big is that 1% share going to be after 3, 6, 9, 12 months of us virally growing this, throughout the world globally? We already have the site in Spanish as well. We're just working on the videos right now. So here's the cornerstone of everything that has been put together from a compensation plan, point of view. If you can focus consistently doing this and helping your teammates do this, and that's basically you getting 4 and helping each of them get 4, okay? And if you can do that 2 levels down, you'll see what happens. So let me just go here and let me get to this SLS so you can see how this works. Okay, so let me change this to $15, the basic program. So you get 4 here, and you help them go 4. And let's just go down 2 generations. Okay, so here you have 20 members. Okay, so you have 4 on your first level. You personally put in you helped each of those 4 get 4. And the reason why you did that is a few-fold. Number 1 is you wanted them to get their course for free to lock them in, which also locked you in. That's a wonderful thing. Number 2, you wanted those extra 2 people in the SLS to be able to come up to you so you would make more money. That's just smart business. And number 3, you wanted all of your people to make the matching bonus and be in a position to want to build multiple generations deep so that they had the ability to be able to make a lot more money, because the more money they make, at this point, you're making a 20% matching bonus. So with respect to this, the reason why this is so important, guys, if you focus on this, look what happens. With your coded bonuses, you're up to $76. What does that mean? That means that 49 of that can pay for you to upgrade to the $49 level. And the cool thing is if your team comes in that way and they upgrade to the $49 level the same week, you're actually going to get paid on both in the first week. But this is pretty interesting. With 20 people, $228 a month, and that's always going to pay for your education. You're never going to have a problem with that. Sorry, $980 a month. It's $1,000 a month with just 20 people. So everybody's sitting there. How many people have had 20 people in a business before, and you made like about $72? Right? I've been there, and I was excited about it. I don't know about you, but anytime I saw math working, whether it was a penny or 25,000 in a month, I've always been excited. So like, okay, what they told me is working. Well, guys, this is pretty awesome. 20 people, $980 a month, in crypto. That's fabulous. Okay, so let's go to the next one. And the next one was actually a 4-4 down 3 levels. Okay, so I'm going to switch this to 15, and I'm going to put this to 3 here. Okay, so with 84 people on your team, taking a look at all the different bonuses, that's 108. Now that's still $808 a month. Okay, so that's a little bit different. But what happens is now we're starting to teach these guys to go down an extra generation. Remember, every generation that you help lock your people in to making sure that they've got their 4, they're in a position where they're basically middle of the comp plan or career path, which is great. But number 2, they're in a position right there to have their people and their people's course paid for free. If you want to keep people in this for the long term, if you focus on that 4-4-2, it's going to start going to the 4-4-3s and the 4-4-5s and so on and so forth. Okay, so let's get back to our PowerPoint here from the current slide. and here it is. Here's your 443. Okay, so looking at this, you've got a little over $800 we saw there, and it's $2,400. So for 84 people, it's $2,400 if they're all at the $49 level. Now, if it's a mix and match, I don't know. It's going to be between $800 and $2,400. Okay, so the next level here is gold. So once you go silver, it would make sense for you to go gold, and of course, you want to be in a position to always have your people at silver. But take a look at this: 2,200 and 6,600. You know, I got to go back to this calculator and look, because I'm always into the numbers. The numbers to me are very important. So let's go to 7. Okay, 4 and 3. Here we go. 147. So basically 150 people, 2,200, and 2,200 a month. And let's go to the $49 level. You know, it's $80,000 a year. That's a professional income for a an area manager, an area sales manager. That's basically what they would make, working probably 60, 70 hours a week. And you could do this part-time in your sleep, some of you, Jeepers Creepers, I know some of you could put 147 people in this at the $49 level, probably within 2 or 3 days. So really, at the end of the day, it's up to you. And of course, up in purple here, we've got our contest information. So that's really, really cool. Okay, so now we've shown that. Let's go back to our career path here. And let's go to platinum. So at platinum level, you've got your 10. Now you're teaching your 10 people to go to gold. Hey guys, why make 20% when you can make 40%? That just shows you my Scottish heritage is really shining through today. So why don't we be able to do that? So in this example, a 1074 at the $15 level is 11,000 in crypto a month, so just to under 1,500 qualified customers. If you did the same at the $49 level, it's 33,000. It's like, what? Wait a second here. So there's no $500,000, $2,500 upfront buy-in like every other company out there. Because I'll tell you something, most people with 1,480 people, on their team who are, qualified purchasers of, anywhere from $100 to $200 in an auto ship, most of those people don't make $33,000 a month, guys. Actually, none of them do. The only people who might would be people who are in a position where they have a $2,500 or maybe a $5,000 buy-in, and they're making, really about 60 to 80% sometimes of their income coming from the actual buy-ins or the front-end load. That is not what we're about. We're an educational company that has a great valued education for people to be able to take part in at any level. And if they do and share it, we have a very robust compensation plan. It's a one-level affiliate program for those individuals. So let's just take a look at what platinum looks like here. Okay, on the SLS calculator. So let's change this to 10. Let's change this to 7. Okay, and I'm going to change the 49, of course, to 15. And there you go. Okay. And right there. That's what I want. Okay, so 1,480 members, 135,000. Yeah, that's pretty much a doctor's salary for most people, especially in Canada. But 11,000 a month, part-time, outside of your job. The coolest thing about this, guys, build your crypto portfolio. So what does that mean? That means you might not take this and go buy toys. You might take this and want to put it onto, with your education, making some decisions with your risk capital now to be able to build your crypto portfolio, build that legacy even faster. Okay, so let's just take a look at the $49 level. Okay, looking at this, here we go. We got almost 6,000 into the contest, but here we are, 1,500 people and 33,000 every single month. Almost, 400,000 a year. Guys, no one has seen these numbers. They just don't exist on an instant pay, ongoing basis. It's just absolutely amazing. Okay, so with that, let me just get back to here, and let me go to the current slide. Okay, so the Loop Builder, Crypto Builder. Each week, 2 active customer communities are shared in the Synergy Loop system. So this just shows a person who's a platinum. Remember, if you're a platinum, you're getting your 40%. But all that happens here is that week 1, remember, the first 2 people stay with you, so you get your what? Your fee paid for, so you don't have to pay it. That's wonderful. 3 and 4, actively engage with what's, you know, up to the person who shared the program with you. And just like with the people you personally enrolled, they'll be sharing those individuals with you, okay? And then what happens week 2, 5 and 6, week 3, 7 and 8, just like a conga line or a daisy chain. What happens is with this system, those people are being shared week after week. The most important thing for you, as long as you have 2 personals on your first generation paying or people who are placed there, you're going to get your course for free. So what's the potential of this? The potential is actually quite staggering. You know, each week your qualified customers are rotating 2 customer communities, all of the communities and all those profits or commissions to your positions via the Synergy Loop once they have 4 or more first generation active customers. So looking at this, what's going on is the SLS, in this case, if this was your team, you'd be sharing 1 and 2 and their people up to whoever shared this with you. But 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all of their teams, you know, their first 2 people who are paid after their course is paid for are going to be shared with you, and then so on and so forth down the line. So basically, now you're in a position with just 10. You're actually earning on 24 different communities. So looking at that, you know, we have a placement tank, and basically what this means that if you've already put in your 10 or 15 people and you're good with that and you want to help your team grow, well, we have the ability for you to do that, so that once you have a person in the system that hasn't paid yet, you can at that point have a contest where you call people up and say, hey, you know, who wants to go to silver today? Well, I do. Okay, well, you put 3 people in, I'll give you the 4th. Now, even though you're giving that person away, what happens is the 40%, the 20 to 40% coding bonus is still going to come to you. So no matter what happens with that person's business, you're always going to make your 20 or 40% matching bonus off of what they do. So it's very, very exciting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through a couple different numbers now, because I don't know about you guys, but I spend a little bit of time with this SLS calculator, always looking at it going, you know, how can I be in a position, you know, to make this thing really, really cool? So what if we did a 10, and let's have the assumption of 4, but let's only go down, whoopsie. Let's go here, and let's go to 15, and let's change this to 2. Okay, so this is interesting. So you put 10 people in, and you've helped each of your 10 people put 4 in, and this is just 2 generations. So if you think about it, how fast could I put in 10 people and help them to get 4 each, right? That's 50 people, and that's $1,300 a month with 50 people. What if we went down, and instead of 15, we're at 49. 50 people at the 49 per week level, looking at it, $4,100 a month, okay? Really, really amazing. So if we went down another level here, 210 people, 10,000 a month. Just a 10 and 4 down 3 levels, 210 people. So guys, I believe that we have the opportunity with this career path to be able to have more people making $10,000 a month or more in the next year than any other company in the history of home-based business, because the nature of our program, because of crypto and how, you know, it's growing all over the world, from, you know, it's a right time, right place, right company, but also looking at that, you know, 200 people for a $10,000 income, you know, that's pretty amazing, you know, with respect to that. You know, for me personally, this is what my eyes are on by the end of summer. Is putting in, have 15 people, help each of those get to 7 and down 4 levels. That's 2,200 people and over 50,000 a month. That's my personal goal between now and the end of August, to be able to put in 2,200 people on my team. If there's more, that's okay. Nothing wrong with that.